Close your eyes, feel the smoke between the legs. No right, just breath and skin tonight. The room is slow, the air is warm. Your shadow moves, it breaks the norm. Velvet echoes in my chest, your voice a pulse beneath my dress. Eyes that linger, touch that stays. We move in waves, we drift, we sway. No words, just meaning in the dark. Desire blooms, a glowing spark. The bass is breathing soft and deep. You pull me closer while I sleep. My mind dissolves, the time is gone. Your rhythm, mine, we melt as one. Whisper slow, don't let it fade. This smoky heat we've gently made. Your breath on mine, electric fire. A secret kiss, my one desire. Whisper slow, just let it be. This night's our silent melody. No sound, no fear, no end, no start. Just heartbeats sinking, burning heart. The lights collapse in shades of red. Your fingers write what's never said. Every sigh becomes the beat. Our bodies speak where words retreat. Mirror haze, your lips collide. Echoes bloom from deep inside. The night's alive, and we're the flame. Two souls without a name. Stay right here. The smoke around us disappears. The sound is pure, the world is gone. Your breath carries on. Whisper slow, don't let it fade. This smoky heat we've gently made. Your breath on mine, electric fire. A secret kiss, my one desire. Just stay till the night forgets our names. Only silence, only flame. Standing outside the gathering, while the gathering proceeds inside. Not left out, the nattering chose its preferred side, and so did I. Standing outside, that's the choice. The exterior preferred voice. Standing outside, dark and clear. The most comfortable version here. Standing outside, cold and white. Looking in from the outside. Not doesn't need the voice. Love alone, always here. Love alone, loud and clear. Love alone, warm and wide. Love alone, step inside. Love alone, always here. Inside. Not the declaration kind. Not the kind you shout to find. Just the baseline of the song, the love that makes the music whole. Love, always here. Loud and clear. Warm and wide. Step inside. That survives everything. The baseline kind. Honest inventory of the evening. Everything that happened and didn't. The accounting without deceiving myself about the distance between what I said and meant. Honest inventory, mine to take. The count that keeps me awake. Honest inventory, dark and clear. Counting everything that's here. Honest inventory, cold and white. The full accounting of inside. Not the flattering version. Not the edited excursion into the more presentable. Honest inventory, sensible and true. Some nights the honest inventory is more comfortable than others. The particular auditory of the self that covers, removed from what I actually am. Honest inventory, mine to take, the count that keeps me awake. Honest inventory, dark and clear, counting everything that's here. Honest inventory, cold and white, the full accounting of inside. Not the flattering version, not the edited excursion into the more presentable. Honest inventory, sensible and true. Honest inventory, file. Same time tomorrow. The night requires it. The honest hour arrives at different times on different evenings, but always with the same indifferent clarity, the particular meanings of the self stripped back. The honest hour, mine to face, the most accurate of the space. The honest hour, dark and clear, the most truthful version here. The honest hour, cold and white, the stripped and actual inside. No flattering and no revision, no edited and no decision. To present the better version. The honest hour, no excursion from the actual. Some nights the honest hour is comfortable and confirms the self, the particular power of being fine with what one learns about oneself at this hour. The honest hour, mine to face, the most accurate of the space. The honest hour, dark and clear, the most truthful version here. The honest hour, cold and white, the stripped and actual inside. No flattering and no revision, no edited and no decision. To present the better version. What remains after everyone has finished with the evening is the part that's most my own. The honest and the leaving of everything performed. What remains mine to keep? The truest version of the deep. What remains dark and clear? The city at its most sincere. What remains cold and white? Everything I keep inside. After the noise has left the room, after the light has cleared the gloom, what remains is always mine. What remains is always fine. I've learned to wait for what remains, to let the temporary clear, the way the city after rain becomes the city I hold dear. What remains mine to keep? The truest version of the deep. What remains dark and clear? The city at its most sincere. What remains cold and white? Everything I keep inside. After the noise has left the room, after the light has cleared the gloom, what remains is always mine. What remains is always mine. Most things leave, a few things stay. The things that stay are the only